Well, good morning, family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is going to be a different conversation than most of you have may have heard. Can we get the world up there, Mr. Clemens, please? I want you guys to look at the world. Just ponder this for a second. Just ponder this. Just look at the world. And ASEAN is all these countries. Where do you stand, Daryl Ranson? Sensation, where you stand? Miss Kathleen Williams, where do you stand? Mr. Cardell, where do you stand? Judith Allen, where do you stand? What do you mean that, Miss Thomas? Where do you stand in your ASEAN business at this point in time in the world? How many countries and states are you in? Where do you stand? See, never in life, about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, never in our lifetime have God stopped the whole world on its axis, open up the heavens and align the stars for a business such as we have today. And I want you to understand what you really have in this business you have. What's happening? It's happening in Japan, UK, Canada, Mexico. You and I have people on here from all over the world, at least 4 countries on here right now. But the question is, let's take a look at the world in the last 2 years. I want to show you how valuable you have an essential business, but I really believe we don't understand the value of what we have to offer to the whole wide world. Prices have gone up, have they not? Meat's up, food's up exactly 62% in the last 18 months, 62%. Housing's up 18% year to year. Listen to me, 18% for rents, yeah. Gasoline prices up 54%. Bill Howard, 54%. Gasoline prices up. Do you realize right now there's ship containers that are out to sea? You can see them in Southern California, down as far as down in Southern California, in LA. Also, that there's ships, containers, hundreds and thousands of ships out there waiting to drop off containers. There are 100,000 seamen from around the world that has not been on land in over a year to year and a half. There's 100,000 trying to get off the ships, see their families, a year and a half without seeing land. And there's 100,000 in port trying to get on the ships to replace those who are there. And you and I have an essential business, which means we need to talk to more people. See, the traditional business owners are going away at the wayside. Traditional business owners have been hurt. Some of you are traditional business owners. Some of you actually know traditional business owners who not only been hurt, but they're closing their business down forever. I was telling Brian Baker, I was taking a drive here in Vegas down the street the other day, and a whole complex was closed down. I was like blown away. Actually, there's a Smith that's closed down. It says on the doors by my cleaners, not temporary closed, permanently closed, a Smith's. 75% of small businesses have closed down. Listen to what I'm saying. 75%. And you and I have an essential business that can be worked anywhere, right out of the blessings of your home and on the internet, and we can blow up into different countries. I myself get paid in 14 countries. What am I saying? Do you really know what you have? 25% of small businesses are just barely hanging on by their fingertips. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I have the antidote. We have the blessing to share an opportunity like no other. Do you realize my business has gone up dramatically? I used to say, but I can't say, since this situation happened. Why? Because people that laughed at you and I, Pat Robinson, Miss Belize, and Miss Hardy and Mr. Marvin Carter, those that laughed at us are no longer laughing. Look, They're making 300 grand. Their income got cut down to 150,000, or they went from 150,000 to no income. Do you realize they got 2 kids, one in college and one in private school? They can't afford it. Do you realize they have a boat up at the lake, or they got a RV that they can't afford? They just bought a brand new Mercedes and they don't know what they're doing. They went to bed last night with a tear going. Do you realize that? Man, we have the answer to people's woes right now, and we're not talking to enough people. 25% are just holding on by their fingertips in small businesses. People that said no to you today are looking for you. I've had a guy call me and say, hey, how's that phone thing going? I say, it's just going great. I got a slot just for you. Do you realize that's how powerful our business is? That you and I have an essential business that people need. And now they're no longer laughing at you and I, Miss Victoria. They're going after it, Mr. Dave Culver. They're looking for you, Freddie Sherman. And Miss Carter was out, got 3 or 4 leads, but she here in Vegas. Sensational. I'm telling you, down in Florida, they're looking like they never looked before. Do you realize people are backed up on their rents? Come on now. They're backed on, the malls are closing. The biggest property owner in the United States is called Simon Properties. They just lost 100. That's another thing. The internets around the United States and around the world have been going down for 2 and 3 minutes each. What does that tell you? What's your story? So let's go back and look at this. Ant. Jim Rohn talks about the ant gathers in the what? The summer for the what? Winter. In other words, the ant thinks ahead. I want you guys to think ahead, because by the time fall comes around, October, I don't want to say anything, but I'm going to tell you something. If I were you, I'd be out there talking to everybody I could talk to right now, because they're going to be looking for you. Do you realize when they cut off the stimulus that people are going to be looking? Why they can't hire people? Because they can't find people that want to work for a little bit of nothing when they stay home, make the same amount of money, if not more. Do you realize when that comes to a head, do you know people are going to be looking for you, Miss Kathleen Williams? They're going to be looking for you, Rose Guerrero. They're going to look for you, Mr. Dale Rancid. Corey, they're going to be looking for you, Mr. Cardell. They're going to be looking for you, Bill Howard, Bill Bailey. They're going to definitely be looking for you guys. But the key is, are you in position and the people know what you do? Let me ask you a question. Do people know on the left side of you for 4 houses or 5 houses over what you do? Do people know on the right side of you exactly what you do? Do people across the street where you live know what you do? See, you're missing the boat because you're not talking to enough people. Listen, when this situation, I had more people come in my business because they know what I do. They might have said no to you 6 months ago, a year ago, a year and a half ago, but they're not saying no now. So remember that the ant gathers during the what? Summer for the winter. While everybody's out enjoying the sun right now, you should be gathering people to get in your funnel to get them in the business by the time winter get here, because their winter is coming. Their winter is going to be your summer for those that wake up. So wake up, people, wake up, go out there and share the opportunity. Everywhere you go, wake up. People are looking for you right now. I'm telling you, commercial real estate is crashing. Residential real estate is in a bubble. We all know it, and so is the stock market. My question is, what are you doing to build your business in a time when people need exactly what you do? And you can't, think about it. You mean to tell me you can't get 20 customer points and 3 IBOs in the next 30 days? Actually, write that down. Can you get 20 points? Look how gracious our co-founders are with these points. 20 points and 3 IBOs in the next 30 days, Mr. Thomas? Yeah. See, the answer is you got to talk to more people. It all boils down. People are the same a year ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. The question is, are you talking to enough people? That's all it boils down to. Look at the world today as it is. It's changed in our lives. Never has it changed like this. But it's an opportunity While some people are running, it's an opportunity for us to run toward people to get them in our opportunity. Never in our lifetime have things look like this. Jobs are going overseas. Have you noticed? More than 40-hour work weeks are gone away. Have you noticed? The banks, oh my God, the banks are giving you 0 interest on your money and they charge you 24 on a credit card. Wow. I'll say that again. The banks are getting you 0 on your interest on your money as you put in the bank, and they give you 24% on your credit card. So who's really making out? See, you got to understand the opportunity today. The opportunity is better now than ever before because people are going to start looking for you right now, but you got to be in position. How many people know that you're an ACN? Wells Fargo, we saw in the news that they're cutting personal lines of credit. Personal, not business owners, but personal. In other words, they're cutting the little guy off because they know what's coming. The question is, are you talking to enough people? Where do you start? Where do you stand? What are you doing to increase your volatility, showing more people the opportunity? What are you doing to get more people knowing exactly who you are and what you do with your ACN business? If Wells Fargo is cutting people's personal line of credit, not your credit card, they want you to have those. See, the personal line of credit may be 3 or 4 or 5% or 7. But why should they give you that when they want to charge you 24? And they're cutting it because they know there's a end. Free rent is coming. Oh my God, it's coming to an end very shortly at a stadium near you. Where do you stand with your ACN business? Like I told you, today's call is going to be a little different than what you normally get because I'm trying to wake you up to let you know the people are going to be hurting more and more, and you're going to be standing on a solid rock, and you're going to prosper during this time of calamity if you go out there and share ACN with more people. See, let me give you some stats. There's 3 million homes that are in forbearance right now. And I hope and pray you're not one of them because you don't have to be in forbearance if you're working your ACN business. Does that make sense to you? See, if you are, that means, Mr. Thomas, yeah, I've missed a month or two, but why is that? Because you're not working hard in your ACN business. See, if you work your ACN business a little harder, you make enough income to pay you to get out of forbearance. So there's 3 million homes right now in forbearance in the United States alone. 12 million are going to be evicted. How many, Mr. Thomas? 12 million. 17% are FHA loans that are behind, and 11% of those FHA loans are over 90-day delinquent. So guys like me who are sitting back waiting for an opportunity, my God, look what's coming. Why? Ms. Thomas, I've never heard you talk like this before. No, because I want you to understand the essential business that you have, Miss Mary Moulton. I want you to understand, Al Randolph, what you got. Marvin Carter, understand what you got, Celia. Dave Culver, turn around with that blue hat on. I'm trying to tell you what you got amongst you right now, and we're not even sharing it with enough people. Enough people. People's credit is about ready to get destroyed. Millions of people can't have a 40-day work week. Household debt is rising. And you can't sign nobody up? You can't find nobody with one opportunity? And I know some of you saying, "What's Thomas? I've got a pension. I've got a pension. I work for the state. I work for the county. Yeah, I know. But the worst place, the retired people, your pension has been stolen. Chicago is underwater. Wait a minute. I want you guys to see this book. Pick this by Robert Kiyosaki. Who stole your pension? Put that book up. Put the next slide up, sir. See, I'm trying to wake you up to let you know what you have in ACN. And sometimes I got to do it in the night, not a next. In our lifetime, that world says ACN on it. Here's that book. Who Stole My Pension? I don't care if you, by Robert Kiyosaki and Edward Seidel. Now, who stole your pension? And we haven't even talked about that crisis coming into play. People getting ready to retire and the money's gone. They're 60% underwater in funding their pensions. Why? Because Wall Street stole it. But then again, that's not what my topic today. My topic is to let you know how important, how essential your business is that you have, and you're not living it because you have not brought anybody in. You have not exposed anybody to the ACN opportunity. And you're wondering what's going on. Well, Mr. Aaron Burt said yesterday, he says, I got a lady, my leg was going down. I saw this one lady, 4 showed up. Remember the call yesterday? One lady signed up. I drove 4 hours in a snowstorm. And then what happened? That one lady went on 7 or 8 RDs, 1,500 customer points. If not, go back and listen to it. Folks, I'm telling you, people are looking for you, but you're not exposing yourself to enough people. Let me repeat that. 3 million homes, 3 million are in forbearance. 12 million are renters are going to get evicted. 17 FHA loans, 70% are FHA loan behind, and 11% out of the 11% out of the 17% are in serious delinquencies over 90 days late. Are you catching what I'm saying? People's credit is being destroyed. Millions of people are looking for a 40-hour work week, which is gone. Household debt is rising because people living off their credit cards. Lines of credit's gone, gone. And you can't find one person? 3 million household, 12 million renters. That's 42 million, and I can't find one. Lower scale of potato chip, but you can't just eat one. You can't find, you're not exposed to yourself. So you're not at Panera Bread like Miss Belinda Batiste. You're not going to the mall like Sam Foster. You're not hanging out like Pat Robinson. You're not being all around. You know, you got to get out there and talk to people, folks. There's no secret. There's no key. There's no secret. The book, Who Stole My Money? Now, let me talk about money. Let me tell you something. Y'all think this comes off of trees. Oh my God, here we go. Buckle up, put your seatbelt on. Here we go. This is not made from a tree. What's the old saying? What do you think? Money comes from trees? No, it really don't. See, most of you don't know that money. I can do a call. Don't have me come back and do a talk about money. I'm gonna blow your mind with that. But I gotta keep it. I'm trying to keep it AC. On Google, it's 75% cotton, 25% linen. It doesn't come from trees. There's no wood in this. It's 75% cotton and 25% linen. It's not trees. You need to work to build a business. Do you realize a penny? I don't even carry pennies. I never carry pennies. You know, my dad was famous walking down the street with a whole bunch of change in his pocket. I said, Dad, we're going to get robbed and hit or knocked out because all that, look, nickels, dimes, and quarters. We get killed with all that change. See, oh, I don't have my money clip. I carry nothing but all I carry is cash. If I have my cash, you get, look, watch this. It don't make noise. It don't, and they lied to you. It's not cold, it's warm. And it goes with everything you wear. But you get hit on the head and robbed with a whole bunch of nickels, dimes, and quarters in your pocket. I never carry change. I never have carried change. Al Thomas have never carried change. Let me tell you something. I drop nickels and dimes, and people, I have people break their necks to pick up a dime, but pick up a penny. You can't buy nothing with a penny. What are you carrying them for? You can't. Let me tell you, do you realize to make a penny, the U.S. government will tell you, it takes them a nickel to make a penny. Now, how dumb is that? That's why they don't make them no more. It takes them, let me say it again, it takes them a nickel to make a penny. But see, I study wealth. Anyway, that's getting off the subject. So, Mr. Thomas, you say it takes a nickel to make a penny? Uh-huh. And you know how much it costs to make a nickel? More than a nickel. Oh, that's why they're out of circulation. No, they're smart. They're making it no more. It ain't worth it. So why are we working so hard for stuff that's worthless? And we have a business that could give, a business that could bless you and your family for generational wealth. My kids now are trying to figure out how they can put me in a rest home, Willie. That's right, because they know they're inherited everything. See, I got somewhere fighting for. I got somewhere building. Business that's worth more than a penny, a nickel, and a dollar. I'm building an asset. Write that down. I'm building an asset. I started this whole conversation on with the world turning with ACN on the world. Why? Look at all the countries we're in. Why? Because I want you to think globally. Why? Because I'm already in 14 countries. Why? Because I want you there with me. That's why. But you got to think bigger than you're thinking. You got to go out there and set yourself on fire so the rest of the world will come out and watch you burn, Mr. Ismail. You got to go talk to everybody, Miss Walker. We had a couple appointments, Miss Walker, the lady inside of next. Another lady did next. Bingo. What did Aaron Burke say yesterday? He drove 4 hours in a snowstorm where 4 people should have showed up. Only 1 got started. And now look at that organization. How many of y'all would do something like that? No, man, I can't go in snowstorm now. No. You heard the story, Miss Allen, when I first got going. Come on. Are you willing to go the extra mile? Cities and states are bankrupt today. Oh, that's what they don't tell you. Chicago, Illinois' pension is gone. Kentucky is right behind them. They're number 2. Underfunded. Gone. And watch what happens. That even ain't hit the media yet. Wait till that hit the media. Then you'll be saying, oh my God, what about my pension? And you know what? What's your backup plan? Some of us too old to get a job. Let me tell you what your backup plan is. Your backup plan is ACN. But see, y'all got to understand what you got. And I want to have this conversation with you. Do you know what you got in your business? Some of y'all should have been already long time ago. There's a bunch of should have been RVP long time ago. For whatever reason, I don't know what you're waiting on. There's a fire coming your way. You know, it's like those movies, you know, the guy running, he's running and there's a fire right behind him. The gasoline and fire's right behind him and he's running to a cliff. Because they never set their sights on higher ground. Folks, a lot of y'all should have been what did Aaron Burke say? He had 1 RD in 30 days, 1 in 60, another one in 9. Come on. Did y'all hear that yesterday? So why are we thinking it takes so long? Because we ain't working our business. Cities are bankrupt. States are going bankrupt. And ACN just bought another company. Are you serious? You and I have a chance. I'm going to say it one more time. You and I have a chance for financial freedom through ACN. I'll say it again. You and I have a chance for freedom through ACN. You and I have a chance. And you mean tell me you can't get nobody? I mean, nobody in the business? Did you hear what Aaron Burke said? Yeah, come on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you how powerful what we got going on. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Next slide. I didn't say do the electric slide. I said next slide. I know it's Friday. Y'all think I'm talking about the electric side. I said next slide. I didn't say electric slide. I said next slide. Now, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Now, listen up. Pay attention. Personal monthly customer bonuses. So you mean to tell me, Mr. Thomas, for investment initially of only $224, only, the word only, because that makes it so minute, only. So let me show you what y'all can get. Acquire customers totaling 3 services within your first 30 days. ACN is going to deposit $75 in your bank account. ACN says get 5 services within your first 30 days, $200 deposit your bank account. Go read it with me. Plus $200 for every additional 3 services. I miss Akinko. She does it all the time. She gets an A. Watch this. So 8 services within your first 30 days is $400. 11 services within your first 30 days, our company's gonna pay you $600. Excuse me. Now, I like to talk from the aspect of an investor. Let me get my calculator out. So you mean to tell me $224 divided by $600 potential, that's 37% return on 3. Oh my God, that's almost triple. Now, well, anybody in their right mind, that's almost, Miss Thomas, that's over 2.5 times my money. Yes, but are you sharing that with people? The opportunity. Where could you put up $224 legally and get back $600? You put in your bank right now, they give you zero. And you go back with a credit card. Here you go, it's your credit card. We're gonna charge you 20% on the credit card. So wait a minute, you mean to tell me I'm giving you my money and you're not giving me nothing? And I can't talk to people about going out and getting 2.5 times on their investment, on their investment. It's a business. Well, I ain't getting no money to lose. And who said about losing money? It's a business. All these things happening in our globe. I don't care what country. You mean to tell Japan, Mexico, UK? Come on now. England, come on, Canada, come on. And you ain't. When was the last time you brought somebody into business? So, Mr. Thomas, this makes a lot. I never looked at it that way, Mr. Thomas. The return on my investment is 2.5. Yeah. In 30 days. Oh my God, Mr. Thomas. My God, I didn't know that. Oh, that's why it's important to be on these calls. Now, with that said, what is stopping you from being a regional director or regional vice president? Why are you taking so long? What you heard, Mr. Burke? 30 days, 90 days. So let me get this straight, Mr. Thomas. I shared some of the opportunity. The investment, I should put the word only $224, right? Only in front of you, right there. Only 200. It's only 200. See, when I say only, it makes it real minute. It's only 224. Come on, you gotta ask your wife. Come on, girl, come on, girl. You gotta come on. Let me show you get them shoes. Come on, let me show you get that. 3 services within the first 30 days, $75 deposit in your bank account, and you ain't left your home. You get 5 services in the same 30 days. Within that first 30 days, you get $200 deposit right in your bank account, and you still haven't left home. Plus additional $200 every additional 3 services within your first 30 days, and every month after that. Understand that page. This is an This is an investment vehicle. An investment. It's an investment. It's an investment. It's not a job, journey of the broke, jump over bumps. It's an investment in your future. From all the craziness that's going across this world, you have a ticket out. You got the ticket, the golden ticket out. It's a $224 investment for you and your family for freedom. Wisconsin. I know. That's why you're on the call. I know. Hold on with me. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Don't go. Stay with me. How bad do you want it? Sam Foster gave up sleeping on his bed to guy on the floor. So I got RD. He's going to the mall every day. Rain, sleet, snow, dog bites. He don't care. You know why? Because he's trying to save his family. What about you? What are you willing to give up to go up? Greg Parmesan would say that. What are you willing to give up to go up? What are you willing to give up to go up? What are you willing to give up to go up? Sitting on the couch underneath your husband, wife eating bonbons, watching the Kardashians. Who gives a rat's back in what color their hair is? They should be caring about your hair. What are you doing for your family? What are you doing for your future? Let me move on. So what you're saying, Mr. Thomas, for only $224, if I work with people and show them the benefit of ACN, they'll join me. Well, it just makes common sense. $224, I told the guy today, I said, on the weekend, that's a good bottle of wine. That's right, Jamal Sharp. I mean, God, I mean, think about it. You have a business, and we ain't talked about the residuals yet. That's just the business part of it. I had a guy the other day, I was talking to him about the opportunity. He says, man, I could get that by getting customers. I go, yeah. He said, I thought it had a network marketing component to it. I said, well, we throw that in for free. We give that part for free. See, are y'all having enough fun with people? Are y'all having enough fun till daddy, the beach ball? Yeah, you just, come on now, loosen up. Look, it's a numbers game. Some will, some won't, so what? Who is next? Winston Herbert up in New York City. You can do this in a big way. Miss Mary Moulton, I'm counting on you, girlfriend. You can, come on, y'all can do this. Mr. Ismail in Espanol can do this. Come on, guys, ladies, gentlemen. You're not exposing enough people to what you got. As they asked Moses, what's that in your hand? It's a rock. Let me be quiet. I'm starting to teach preach. But what do you got? Now, I want to show you one last slide. I want you to think about this. One last slide. Here we go. These are the countries, Lord have mercy. You have an opportunity, Asian country, United States, Canada, Colombia, Espanol, Mexico, Japan, Korea, Australia, New Zealand, Austria. Look at that, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Spaghetti Dutch, German, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Italiano, Netherlands, Norway, Peru, Poland, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom. And you mean to tell me you can't find nobody? Nobody? Let's put the picture of the world back up for the last slide, sir. Wait, hold it before you do that. Let me say this one more time. Read it with me. United States, you can't find nobody. Canada, Colombia, Mexico, Japan. We got people on here for now from Mexico and Japan right now. UK and Canada right now. South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany. I got downline France and Germany. Hungary, Ireland, got people there too. Italy as well. Netherlands as well. Norway as well. Peru, Poland, I got people. Portugal, I got people. Spain, I got people. Sweden, I got people. And Switzerland and the United Kingdom. How deep is your organization? Leave it up for a minute. You're thinking too small. You're thinking way too small. You're thinking too small. You're thinking too small. You're thinking too small. You're thinking too small. So the question I asked in the beginning is, where do you stand? I'll say it again. Put your name there. Where do you stand, so-and-so? Where do you stand with your ACN business? Where do you stand? Mr. Bree Clemens, put up the first slide, the world turning with ACN on it. Please, sir. I'm just about done. Well, my God, where do you stand? You have an opportunity of a lifetime. Your great-grandparents did not have an opportunity. Your grandparents and your parents may not have, but you have an opportunity to go global from your home. And you can let some bony-eyed, beady-eyed, pointed-head, broke psychologist with 4 degrees and broken than you tell you this don't work. Where do you stand in your ACN business? Tonight, happy hour, 6 o'clock p.m. Be on it. Tomorrow, I'm doing part 2. Where's my notes? Part 2 tomorrow, what to say. And by God, if I feel the urge, I'm going to continue part 3 on Sunday. Because I need a lot of y'all to get up to where I'm at. I'm sick and tired. I just thought y'all, it's not that difficult. When you go to the bar, where is the most expensive liquor? On the higher shelf. Why? It ain't for everybody. Folks, this is for you. And this is for you to share. Now, I want every one of you to go out and get your 20 services and 3 new IBOs for this month's out. You can do it. We have the whole world. It's that song they teach in Bible school. You got the whole world in your hand. He has the whole world in his hand. You got the whole opportunity in your hands. And you're not just sharing with enough people. What in the blankety blank, what in the HE double toothpicks are you worrying about? What in the HE double toothpicks are you, what are you waiting on? Your family's counting on you. As this economy gets worse and worse, they're gonna be looking for you to help them out.